Good morning. Despite any evidence to the contrary or what your order of service may say, I am not Rebecca Ransom. My name is David Flynn. My pronouns are he, him. Rebecca unfortunately was sick today, so we wish her a speedy recovery. I'll be filling in. Challenged by our liberating faith, we discover deeper spiritual meaning, nurture loving community, cultivate courageous connections, and partner in the work of justice. This is our April Community Sunday, in which we have four, count them, four engaging activities that you're invited to participate in following our brief service. We'll describe these activities in a few moments. Welcome to all of you here and on the live stream. We're pleased to have guests with us in this room and participating virtually. Following the service, you are invited to join us in Freeman Hall across from the sanctuary for coffee and conversation. If you are new and want to learn more about this congregation, I encourage you to reach out to our Director of Member Relations, Kelly Green. Her email is on the screen. We have also large print orders of service, personal hearing assistance devices, and an elevator available. There is also a hearing loop in our alternate worship space, the Bernstein Room. If you or your family feel a need to move or be more active, you may be more comfortable watching and listening in the service in this alternate space in Bernstein. We also have coloring pages and fidgets for all ages in the vestibule, if that is useful to you or your children. Nursery care is also available for children under 6. We have a few announcements today. Today at 11:30 in the Bernstein Room, we'll have our Credo presentation. Our speaker will be the incomparable Ann Doss Helms. Have you ever wondered how our lovely grounds are maintained? We have a volunteer group that looks after the gardens and landscaping around our building. This is not just a group of gardening enthusiasts. Our grounds are the first impression for those who visit our property. We can only continue this work with the help of many volunteers. If you are looking for a meaningful way to contribute to the UUCC, please join this group. They meet from 9 to 11 a.m. on the second and fourth Saturday of each month. That means one is coming up next Saturday, the 25th. If you want to join, please contact Jean Wilson. We will once again be participating in Operation Sandwich next Sunday, April 26th, after the service. Supporting one of our justice partners, Roof Above, this is an easy and fun way to give back, and I can vouch for that personally. It's actually a ton of fun. We will be putting sandwiches together, and this time we're increasing to 800 sandwiches. All ages are welcome and needed. More information about these opportunities can be found in your order of service, in our weekly e-newsletter Currents, or on our website. Again, a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Whether you're here in person or joining via the live stream, whether today is your first or 1,000th service in our midst, we are stronger. We are stronger because you are with us. We are one people of many beliefs, origins, identities, and genders. We are all growing, all learning, and all loved. It is good to be together.
Good morning. I am Paula Gribble, Director of Lifespan Religious Education. My pronouns are she, her. This month, our theme is planting seeds, and we are investigating what that looks like and what growth may come from the planting. Please hear these words. As frozen earth holds the determined seed, this sacred space holds our weariness, our worry, our laughter, and our celebration. Let us bring seed and soul into the light of thought, the warmth of community, and the hope of love. Let us see together, hear together, love together. Let us worship. And now I'd like to call Oliver and Tyler Klitsch forward to light our chalice.
We light this chalice for all of us, children, youth, adults, and elders. May the warmth of the light hold us. May the shine of the light guide us. And may the light bring us joy for the community we create together.
Please rise in body or spirit for our opening song.
I usually make the print larger when I know I'm doing this in advance, so bear with me. This is a reading from Wondrous Beyond Words by J.D. Stillwater. To me, seeds are magic recipes. Most recipes are just words, instructions, nothing more. If you want bread, you need a recipe, sure, but you also need a baker to gather and measure the ingredients, mix them just right, and so on. Imagine if there were a recipe that, all by itself, chose the right time to start, gathered ingredients from its surroundings, measured and mixed them just right, and incorporated them into itself to make something tasty or lofty or beautiful or intelligent. A recipe like that would be truly magical. Seeds do that every spring. Seeds are magic recipes. That minuscule set of blueprints grows from a single sleeping cell into a towering oak, gathering and measuring and mixing ingredients from its environment all by itself, and it's still pure magic to me. We too come from magic recipes. We are magic recipes. Every time we eat and drink and breathe, the magic recipe inside extracts exactly and only what it needs, mixes it just right, and makes us who we are. It's happening right outside my window and right inside my body.
As I pondered what to reflect on today, I kept circling this idea of what we learn about our lives from planting seeds. I looked for some inspiration because gardening and planting are not my area, not necessarily in my wheelhouse, but then I found this reading, and it just said what I wanted to say and more eloquently than I thought I could, and so I thought I'd share it with you now. This reading is Life Lessons Through Gardening by Robert Hood. Gardening is often seen as a hobby, a way to beautify your surroundings or grow your own food. But for me, it became so much more. Through the act of tending to my garden, I learned valuable life lessons that I never expected. It's funny how something as simple as planting seeds can mirror the complexities of life. So here are some of the most profound lessons I've learned through my journey with gardening. Number one, patience is key to growth. When I first started gardening, I expected quick results. I planted seeds, watered them, and I anxiously awaited the first signs of life. But gardening doesn't work that way. It demands patience. Some seeds sprout quickly, others take weeks or even months. I learned that just because you can't see the progress doesn't mean nothing's happening. This lesson translated directly into my life. Sometimes growth takes time. Whether it's personal growth, healing, or working towards a goal, patience is vital. The results might not be visible right away, but underneath the surface, things are happening. Number two, you can't control everything. Oof. No matter how much care and attention you give your plants, there are things you simply can't control. Unexpected weather, pests, or even a plant's natural lifespan will affect the outcome. In life, too, we can do everything right, and still, things may not go as planned. Gardening taught me to accept that there are forces beyond my control, and it's not a reflection of failure. Instead, it's an opportunity to learn, adapt, and focus on what I can control. Number three, small steps lead to big changes. When I started my garden, it was just a few small pots on a windowsill. It seemed almost insignificant. But over time, those small pots became a full-fledged garden. And the same holds true for life. Major changes like that don't happen overnight. It's the small, consistent efforts that eventually lead to significant transformation. Whether it's learning a new skill, building a relationship, or improving your health, it all starts with small steps. Number four, nurture what matters. Plants need care, regular watering, sunlight, and attention to thrive. I realized that relationships, personal growth, and dreams needed that same kind of nurturing. If you neglect what's important to you, it will wither, just like a forgotten plant. Gardening taught me to invest time and care into what truly matters, whether it's the people I love or the passions I pursue. There's only three more. 5, embrace the seasons of life. Gardens go through cycles. Spring brings new growth, summer yields abundance, autumn is the time of harvest, and winter brings dormancy, a time to rest. This natural rhythm taught me to embrace the seasons of life. There are times for blooming, times for harvesting, and a place for everything under heaven, I think. But there are times for harvesting the rewards of hard work and times for rest and reflection. Life's seasons are inevitable, and each one has its own beauty and purpose. Number 6, resilience in the face of setbacks. Every gardener faces setbacks. Plants that fail to thrive, unexpected frosts, or crops destroyed by pests. But gardening teaches resilience. If one plant dies, you plant another. If a storm destroys part of your garden, you rebuild. It's a constant cycle of trial and error, learning and growing. And in life, resilience is equally important. We will face failures and setbacks, but the key is to keep on moving forward, adapting, and trying again. And last, Number 7 is find joy in the journey, not just the results. At first, I saw gardening as a means to an end, a way to grow beautiful flowers or fresh vegetables. But as time went on, I found joy in the process itself. The quiet moments spent in the garden, the act of caring for something, and the satisfaction of seeing small changes day by day, those were the real rewards. Life is much the same. While it's easy to focus on achieving goals, the journey and the daily moments are where the true joy is found. Gardening has been one of my greatest teachers in my life. It taught me patience, resilience, and how to let go of control when necessary. It reminded me that growth happens in its own time and that the smallest efforts can lead to the most significant changes. And above all, it showed me that in life, like a garden, life is ever-changing, full of surprises, and always ready to teach us something new if we're willing to pay attention. Blessed be. Please join me now in a time of contemplation. I invite you to breathe deeply, be present to the Spirit of life, which is in us and through us and around us, to those human connections that give us strength when we struggle and celebrate when we are joyful. This gathered community hears and holds both difficulty and ease as we honor the experiences that make each of us who we are. Today, we continue to send our love to Belinda Perry as she grieves the death of her father, Joseph Sailing II. Earth Day. Earth Day is April 22nd, and today we honor this planet we share in hopes that we will give it the same kind of care and concern and love that we do to all other beings. If you are in need of pastoral care, you can reach out to our congregational care team or directly to Reverend Amanda. The information is on the UUCC website. And now, please join me in a moment of silence as we honor all the concerns shared today and those that remain in our hearts. I invite you into a space of prayer. You're welcome to close your eyes or perhaps lower your gaze. And it begins. Mother Earth, great spirit that is all around us, may we hear and take in these words as a prayer for our planet. Earth, clay from which we are made and to which we will return. Soil rich and aromatic, crumbling in my fingers, dark under my nails. This cleansing dirt holds life. You are living, made of living organisms and giving us life. Oh, dirt, forgive us for treating you like dirt. Overlooked as we walk over you without a second look, littered with our discarded cartons and plastic bags. Forgive us and accept these seeds. Seeds, promise of future life. May you germinate and live into your full potential. Let your roots feel and follow the earth's gravity down, and let your green shoots break through to the surface and feel the light. Future plant, thank you. Thank you literally for the food we eat. Thank you, and accept this water. Water, fundamental compound, we are only a part of your journey. Little puddles making mud, sprinkling in a springtime shower, the unimaginable expanse of an ocean's depths. You are in all of us, in every cell of our being. Water, continue to flow, continue to allow life to grow, continue your cycle through the earth into air. Air, solution of gases, invisible but felt, held and heard. We feel you as the air pressure changes and the trees' leaves dance in your wind. We hold you in anticipation. You are our life breath flowing in and out of us all. We hear you, air, toward the sun. Sun, yellow star, great source of life's energy, bringer of light and warmth, harbinger of the new day as we see you again after another rotation on our axis. Rolling, radiant plasma, your solar rays give us hope. Hope for a new tomorrow, hope for light when the future seems dark and so hard to see. Brilliant, giant sun, shine down on our little earth. May it be so.
Generosity is at the center of our mission and vision, and it is through generosity that we live our values out loud. What we give allows us to sustain the work of this congregation within and beyond these four walls. When we gather each week, let it be with this very spirit of generosity and gratitude, recognizing the blessing that is to carry the work forward together. Our Share the Plate recipient this month is SOL Nation, based in Charlotte. Soul Nation's mission is to advance environmental justice by uplifting community-led sovereignty, ensuring Black and historically impacted communities have the power to care for themselves, shape sustainable economic futures, and transform the environmental systems that govern their lives. There are many ways to give to our shared offering. You can text to give at 73256, or you can give directly online. You can also scan the QR code or give as the basket comes your way. With gratitude for all the ways that we give, for those who pledge to make this ongoing work possible, for those who give in the moments when it counts the most, and for those who give from their hearts, we build this community together. Ushers, you may now come forward to receive the offering.
In a few moments, we'll continue this, we'll conclude this portion of today, and you will be invited to participate in one of the Community Sunday sessions. Listed on the screen now, and they will be listed again at the end of the service and on a sign that's in the vestibule there. These sessions for this morning are to sow a poem, an exploration of what it means to look at the seasons and the nature in our life and create out of that with a invitation to create your own poem. That'll be in the conference room with Tina Murphy. Not on the patio because the weather didn't cooperate, but we'll be in Freeman Hall to do some celebrating and creating for Earth Day, including a group art project and one that you can take with you on your own. An all ages song circle here in the sanctuary with musicians, and there'll be lots of different songs sung, and if you have one on your mind, maybe you can invite other people to sing with you. And lastly, Seeds for the Future is in the Bernstein room downstairs with David and Kelly, and this one will invite you to look at the future of the seeds you plant now. Please rise in body or spirit to sing our closing song, once again, the Garden Song.
Our service will now continue with our Community Sunday activities. Please join me in reading the words on the screen. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth